Good afternoon, Empire. I'm Grafton Journal Demo, and I'm bringing you the news from my ears. Today, we open with a special announcement from the Evil One himself. I am going to be giving a shout out. What's a shout out? Those things the kids are doing nowadays? Or they just say hi, I guess? Okay, yeah, close enough. Sounds good. I like it. Today, we're going to be giving shout outs to some of our friends and allies. And the first one goes out to Erythanol and the Harden Society. You guys keep spiking them, and we'll keep piking them. Second shout out goes to the Theocracy of the Pale and the Church of the Evangleam, because those guys know how to do it in the dark. The third shout out goes out to Prince Zeech, who looked so amazing this last blood moon. And the last shout out goes out to Loaf, Demon Queen of Spiders, one of my personal favorites, who, by the way, has updated her appearance to be in line with that cool guy you love to run into at parties, and she'll now be known going forward as Thick Chick 147. In our lead story, the war effort needs you. Due to the recent zombie outbreaks, road construction is up, but food production is way down. And therefore, we urge all of you to plant a victory garden. What is a victory garden, you might ask? Well, it's a small garden that goes out beside your house, grows vegetables and stuff. So, we have assured that no bandits will loot or pillage said victory gardens. They might burn your house down, but they'll leave the gardens alone. So, it's up to each and every one of us to sow those seeds for future victory. Hellos. All scrap metal donations are to be taken to your local temple. All donations of metal will be rewarded with minor restorative magics. Broken bones, cuts, bruises, some diseases, but dental and erectile dysfunction aren't covered. In other news, Rovers of the Barrens have recently increased the number of raids that they've been conducting on caravans. And most of these attacks were on silver caravans supporting the war effort, but many have been executed against innocent merchants, slave traders, and even tourists. This shall not stand. But don't you worry, Bonehearts have been dispatched to the area to clean it up. And for all you adventurers out there, a bounty is in effect for intact, questionable rovers. Alive or dead, doesn't matter. We can get what we need. In the weather, a dense fog has rolled off the near death, blanketing the entire southern empire in a heavy, thick, impenetrable layer of fog. And we up in Daraka are pretty jealous, I gotta say. We take you on to our correspondent at Admonfort.
Yeah. This is Bob, and I'm up, in, like, the parapet, up in the tallest tower here in Admonfort, and I'm, like, standing on, they think, the edge of the ledge. I can't really see, like, even my hand in front of my face, so, I think I'm standing right on the edge.
Well, we should probably install safety chains. Yeah, those rocks at the bottom are pretty rough. In sports, the first annual Run for Your Life marathon has begun. The race kicked off inside the great city of Duraka just this afternoon. We might need to fine-tune the monsters selected because apparently the Bayhair / Cockatrice combination proved too much for most of our racers. Better luck next time! Which brings us to arts and culture. Now, we realize that when you're about to be turned to stone, you might not be pleased. But this recent trend of double flipping off everybody as you transform into your final stony form needs to stop. We all need to respect the permanence and majesty that is stonework. So, no more grabbing your junk or dropping trowel. Instead, strike a pose and let everybody know that you want to be a part of them forever. This message brought to you by the Evil for You campaign. And now, the final word. While we aren't currently at war due to the Greyhawk Treaty, that doesn't mean that we aren't currently at war. In the Empire, just because we aren't at war doesn't mean we can't conduct a war. War, like evil, is a process. So, don't feel down when people talk about being at peace with our neighbors because let me assure you, we are still in the process of subjugating others, especially those fucking elves, developing new technologies, and raiding, looting, and pillaging as normal. Just peacefully. Thank you. This has been Grafted Drone the Devil and the news from IUs. Hail IUs.
Wow. 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 Wow.